Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. So Paralives has just dropped an official gameplay trailer and they've finally announced a release date. Early access will drop in 2025. We don't know specifically when in 2025, but it is exciting that we now finally have a rough idea of when this game is going to be coming out. I've been following the progress of this game development for years now. I've been really hyped about the build mode and the character creation mode. It all just looks super customizable. So now we can finally take a look at the gameplay. I don't do a whole lot of gameplay in The Sims 4 these days. I mostly just build because I find Sims 4 gameplay to be a bit repetitive. A lot of stuff in this Paralives gameplay trailer is actually kind of similar to The Sims 4, but there are definitely a few things that stood out to me. So I'm keen to go over it all together. So this art style, I know this art style isn't everyone's favorite and a lot of people prefer the more like realistic 3D look of the Sims. But for me, I kind of like this different look. I think it's really charming and like really imaginative. The world feels a bit quainter, but I really love like the design. I really like the details. The world feels very rich. I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm living like in an illustrated storybook or something like that. Also, I just love all the clutter. So we're building a personality with like a point system. I'm undecided if I like the word vibe. Like it seems so broad, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you need kind of like just an overall vibe. Okay, I feel like having social perks, being like good at XYZ social interaction and like a talent is so much more realistic and organic than just like the traits that we have in Sims 4, like bro or family oriented or whatever, you know? I feel like it actually feels more like how you would describe a person in real life. And I also saw on Patreon that they're going to be adding more of vibe and all the other factors that make up a personality. So we're getting into how we make our money. I really like that you can click on the poster in the window and like get a job that way instead of just, you know, like scrolling on your phone or whatever, or like checking on the computer. So you can choose like an aspect of your job that you can upgrade. I guess you can like pick if you want to upgrade your skill or just like a perk. One thing I will say about the interface is I feel like it's a little too text heavy, like all these words down the side here. I like in the Sims build mode how it's like that picture of the house, then you click on the window and it takes you to all the windows. Nothing new here with practicing guitar and developing your music skills. See, again, I feel like this is way too much text. Like, I want to make a new friend, I want to play guitar, I want to do something fun. I don't really love looking at like a wall of text. I think I'm just used to all the icons in The Sims 4. So we've just done another day of work. And we get the option to upgrade again. So because she was good at playing, or she liked playing guitar, we can add the ability to listen to music while working. This career progression system feels slightly clunky to me. I really liked how you could click on the poster to apply for the job, but this whole like upgrading system, it feels so unnecessary because on Patreon, I'm pretty sure it said that all jobs are rabbit holes. So I'm not really sure why it matters so much to have all these options of stuff that we can upgrade in our job. I think I prefer the system in The Sims where you just go to work, you get a promotion, you get a pay rise, and just keep it simple. You don't really have to think too hard about it since you're not actually going to work with your sim. So we have this like drag and select to form a group in Paralives, which is just, it's so simple, but it's so brilliant. It's so much easier to do a group activity now.
Chite. Sipo.
It's so good.
Ama kapi.
It seems like Paralives has put a lot of emphasis on the idea of like togetherness, which I think makes so much sense for a life sim, since socializing and being part of a group of friends is such a big part of life.
Kichiniti.
I'm not sure how you would like select a sim that was, I mean, select a
Speaky.
para that was like on the other side of the road or on the other side of town though. Look at them seamlessly traveling in a group. Doing group activities in The Sims 4 is always a hot mess. Like when you try to do a wedding or a party or like even just trying to go places with a group of Sims, it never works the way you want it to work. So I feel like Paralives definitely gets the points for group activities.
Piki no.
Piko no moto. Mukupi. Chuku.
Lululi puki. Kikiri.
Ito.
Ichulo nipo. Spikite.
Fefi.
All these kind of social interactions are kind of the same as in The Sims 4. But it is kind of cool that it like suggests them for you. There they are in a group again. Yeah, it's cool that it kind of like suggests these interactions for you. We've got our little makeover. Build mode in this game is just elite. I cannot wait to start building in Paralives.
Lino? Mili. Sini Mili.
Upgrade your personality as you play.
Puki. Chikimi. Fikini miti.
Fipana.
Wait.
Kaki.
Okay, it's super interesting that Paralives calls this evolution because The Sims 4 kind of like lacks any kind of character development. So it's really cool that this game lets you choose what aspect of your life or your personality that you want to level up.
Kiku.
Sipo.
Fifi.
And it like goes with your vibe. That is so clever. Not the group push-ups. Like the exercise skill, the fitness skill, that is like the same as The Sims. I love the look of this gym so much. The aesthetic, like it's so pretty. It's not the Stanley Cup. Like where do I get these like pretty pastel beige weights and kettlebells? They're so pretty. I also like the like success percentage. That's clever. So when you're building romantic relationships in Paralives, the fact that you can choose to develop like a secret crush is so interesting because we don't really have the ability to have like a one-way romance in The Sims 4. Like you can flirt with the sim and either it goes well or you get rejected and then your sim becomes sad and then the overall relationship decreases. But being able to have this like secret crush adds such a extra layer to your story and to your gameplay. I also like this label, former classmate. It kind of implies some more backstory to your characters and their relationships.
Chite.
Puki.
Likipu.
Chiku.
Tichi.
Spilapika.
So we're using our new guitar skills to impress our date.
Fipala napi. Pikala.
Pochi.
Kite.
Pikichina pu. Tokinomoto.
Apikita. Spikila kami.
So the townies like actually help shape your story. Like we could play guitar for our date and then he just offered us a job as a music teacher and follow our passion. Because in The Sims 4, like the NPCs can come up to your sim or call your sim up from time to time, but it's usually just some like totally random, unrelated like query or opportunity
Miso piko.
that doesn't actually have anything to do with your sim's like skills or interests.
no mitoki? Piki no timitipu. Pigi. Chumiti.
Chigamapaki.
Tikimi.
The suggested interaction cards are really clever, and yeah, I really like how it gives you odds of its success.
Petepi.
Pikinomoto.
Only 33%. That was lucky. Yay. So obviously that was a pretty, I would say, basic look at the gameplay. Like, we have no idea how many NPCs and stuff will be wandering around the town, but it looks really good so far. We've got our 2025 early access release. No, I mean, it might be literally in like December 2025 though. Yes, so the big news is that Paralives is not gonna ever have any paid DLCs, only free expansions. I feel like this is throwing some obvious shade at The Sims 4, which has been heavily criticized for releasing, you know, stuff packs that aren't really great value for money. On the Paralives Patreon page, there's a public post that like explains everything that was released in this video. But they basically explain that they're an indie game, they don't have shareholders to please, and that they believe that the income from selling just the base game will be enough to fund all their future updates and content releases. We don't know what the scope of these additional updates are gonna be like. Are we gonna be getting like brand new careers, or will it just be like a few new outfits here and there? We'll just have to see what the budget allows further down the track. So that's the official gameplay trailer. It does look very cute so far. One thing that I did notice is that there's no like occult or like supernatural stuff. Like, you know how in The Sims 4 we've got the potions and cow blood and all those kind of things. It seems like Paralives has gone for more of a realism path, which is fine. I've personally never even really been a big fan of the occults in The Sims anyways. I'm so interested to hear your thoughts on the gameplay reveal. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you hyped for this? Are you underwhelmed? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.